Hi, it's Paul here, back on the Cup of Tea chat, and following on from my chat a while ago about security. But first, let's sort out the elephant in the room. Paul, have you got blonde hair? Yep, don't know what I was thinking. Mistakes were made, won't do it again. Let's just leave it at that. Right, anyway, back to the security stuff. So we had a donation form on a website in our monitoring. So what we do is we have monitoring running on our servers, domains and services and all of that kind of stuff all the time, 24/7. And we saw all of a sudden that our donation form there's a whole lot of donations going through it, right? And we were like, that's unusual. Now, what was going on is that someone had somehow got a list of credit cards and they were trying to validate them. So they would have been stolen credit cards more than likely, and they've probably brought a list offline. So often what goes on with these sort of things is that someone will do the hack and steal the data. So they get the names, the cards and all that kind of stuff. And so it might have been something like Amazon, something like that, right? And then they'll put that information out on the internet somewhere, and then someone else will come along and buy that data, and they're a validation person. So what they're doing is they're quickly running all those cards through that donation form to see if they can successfully make a payment. Now, if they can, the very next thing that happens is they've cleaned that list and validated everything, and then they sell it on. It's worth a lot of money at that stage. So someone's using our form to do that, right? So our monitoring spots that, and then we're like, rightio, we've got to take action. So we immediately take that form down, boom. Then we sit around and have a little bit of a look at it and go, rightio, what was going on? What are they actually trying to do? That kind of thing. And we go, rightio, okay. So we'll come up with a solution and we can get our form back up. The payments were going through Stripe, the payment processor, and Stripe are pretty good at spotting fraud too. So they, out of 130 attempts, the first 4 got through, and then they shut it down after that. So it was kind of good, you know. But the thing that you actually want out of all of that as a team is for that to then be discussed and thrown around a bit, right? So when we get to our security meeting, which we do every 2 weeks, we then as a team talk about, okay, what's the purpose of the meeting? You know, we're here to develop this culture, and what sort of things have we seen? What actions do we need to take? You know, all that kind of stuff. And then we go through that and we go, right, what happened with this incident? Why did it happen in the first place? Did we make a mistake? Can we do something better? How can we do it better? And start implementing those changes. So we're trying to keep that rolling every 2 weeks. So we've got a really good security culture, and we develop that security culture. Now, I heard a great thing a while ago about health and safety culture, and this person told me a great health and safety culture is when the boss has gone from, that scaffolding costs too much, to, hey, great work, Jim. I see you're working safely and you've got that scaffolding up just right and it looks like it's ticketed. That there is the difference, right? And so that's what we're trying to do with our security meetings, is go, right, as a team, everyone's pumped to find things that are security hazards, flaws, whatever you want to call them, and that we're looking at how we can be better in that space. Anyway, that's my cup of tea chat. Anyway, hopefully next time I see you, I'll be back to normal. Cheers.